Alright guys, what's going on? Insanity coming at you today with a little gun game action on the new DLC map Hydro. And what I really wanted to go ahead and focus on first is I wanted to apologize to everyone that's been, subscribing to me and checking out my content. I'm really sorry I haven't had a chance to really put anything out the past day or two, mostly because I've been working really hard on my first playthrough for you guys with commentary for the full exciting game. And when Tuesday rolls around, you're going to have a big, huge treat for all of you to check out. So all I can say is if you're a huge Dead Space fan, you're not going to want to miss this. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about these new DLC maps, and mostly I'm going to focus on Hydro because that's where we are right now. I decided to go ahead and just jump into a little gun game action to have a little bit of fun and get away from all the kill confirm madness that's really starting to piss me off. While I was in here, I've come to notice, man, 90% of the time I'm playing by myself because a lot of my friends can only play every now and then. So it's nice to know that when I'm playing, these new DLC maps are really kind of tailored, especially Grind, that's one, but Hydro is another one that's really focused on, if you're going to be playing on your own, and you're playing something maybe like, free-for-all, or if you're playing any of the party playlists where it's all about you, this is a great opportunity for you to, grab some extra kills, maybe unlock some camos or some attachments based on what game you're playing. I mean, just throw in Sharpshooter and you can just rack up some kills in some of these spawns. And that's what I was really going to focus on with Hydro right here. If you notice, the majority of this match, I try to stay more or less towards the edges of when you spawn. I mean, as long as you stay at the very ends of the big, like, huge street or whatever it is, I don't even know what I'm on, they're just going to keep spawning around you, and it's like in a huge circle on both sides. They just keep spawning, and it gives you an opportunity to, to get some easy kills. But at the same time, you also have to watch your back, because instantly, if you're not paying attention, they're going to spawn and be able to take you out extremely quick. And it happens to me so much in this match. It's crazy how often it happens. And that's one of the things I really can't stand. I don't understand how you can just have a spawning system that, like, it feels as if you're, like, barely outside of the spawning radius of whatever that spot may be, you're instantly gonna have someone behind you and they're gonna knock you off. And that's while I was actually playing a few minutes ago on Grind, and it was killing me, because if you played on it yet, you know that there's so many different pathways you can take with all the different vert ramps and corridors and stairwells that you can take. And if you just happen to be just barely outside of it, you're gonna be able to have someone spawning next to you, and it could be good for you if you're happening to be facing them, but 90% of the time it's because you're running past it and they spawn right behind you. And either A, they can lunge at you with a little bit of a knife attack if, that lunge is there, because we all know it's still there. It's just not as bad as it used to be in the older Call of Duties. And if they're right in front of you and you just happen to see them, they could start running the opposite way, which is great, because then it's an easy and, a very easy kill for you to get. So again, guys, if you are a huge, free-for-all player, or if you like to play Lone Wolf and just try and get a good Call of Duty experience, but you don't enjoy playing with other people, you don't really care to listen to what other people have to say and play teamwork, this DLC pack, in my opinion, is really tailored to all you guys. I mean, since 90% of the gameplay that I will be posting is all about me and the Lone Wolf player and trying to survive, and even though Call of Duty, 90% of the kids that play it are all about themselves and don't care about a team-based game, when I'm playing in objective-based games, I want to make sure that I'm giving back to the team, that I'm always trying to help them out as much as possible. So whether it be with a UAV or just having a really badass kill streak, I try to make sure that I'm not only trying to help myself out with my XP score or my score streaks, I want to try and help them out as well. So overall, guys, I have to say, out of all the DLC maps, after doing a full breakdown of each of the 4 maps that came out, I have to say, hands down, I'm enjoying Hydro more than any of them, only because this spawning system that this particular map has, it's going to be fixed, and once it's fixed, it's going to have a much better experience for everyone, especially for those who are really looking forward to the more objective-based games, because when you're playing something like Kill Confirmed or Search and Destroy, I'm sorry, not Search and Destroy, Demolition, the spawns are all over the place, and that's the way it really needs to be for free-for-all. It's a shame, especially in these party playlists, that it's stuck the way it is. Anyways, guys, as you can tell there, I did come out with the win at the end, and if you enjoyed the gameplay, go ahead and give the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time. Later.